Let's finally beat this game. I've been waiting a couple of days to play this too. I think that's why. Oh. Of course, I fuck up already. I think that's why oh my god. My King's Quest video and my Dark Souls Remastered Road to 100% was so short. Because I didn't really have the motivation to actually... Wait, what? Right. So how the fuck did I not... Bro, what? What am I supposed to do here? Oh, I can't. Nope, nope, nope. Oh. Oh my fucking god, that scared the shit out of me. Oh, so it's probably not a good idea to... And I have no idea what the fuck is going on right now. Okay. Oh, miss that shit. No, I missed. What are you supposed to do there? Like, where am I supposed to... Oh. I see. Come on. What? Can I not make that jump without dying? Fuck off. please. Okay.
Minor fracture detected.
I don't know what it wants me to do. Am I supposed to get on that one? Fuck out of here, bro. I'm gonna save right here. It's not gonna work. Alright, I'm gonna try fucking long jumping over there. It's too early. Come on. 52 health in a dream. No, man. Maybe that's not what I'm supposed to do. But I don't see it happening from that one either. Right? Wait, that is full damage? You're joking. Wait, can I ride the blue things? Hold the fuck up. I missed. I missed again? Oh, you can't ride them. How the fuck?
Minor fracture detected. Major fracture detected. Emergency. User dead imminent.
No, that's not right. I don't understand unless... Because that just circulates that pole.
Fracture detected.
Please don't die. Okay. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Why the fuck is there another one, man? I'm not even. I'm not. I don't care. What? You're joking. I don't know how the fuck you're supposed to do that otherwise. Wait, is that not where you're supposed to go? Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, so he takes a little spiky thing up. Oh my god. You can. Is it you? I think it's you.
Minor fracture detected.
Bro, fuck off. Whatever. No! You're fucking joking. You're fucking joking. You're fucking joking. God damn it. This fucker won't die, dude. We are going to save. Okay, is it you? I think it's you. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. We're on track. You're joking. You're joking. You're joking. You're joking. I have to do that all over again. You're joking. You're joking. Please. Okay. I do not want to fuck this up. Come on, I really just want to beat the game. Fuck is that screaming? So that doesn't make any fucking sense, but whatever. Oh shit. It's that fucking green thing again. Okay, there's a couple big guys. Fuck you, bitch. Shit on shitter. That's all I got. Wait, is this it? This what I'm supposed to do? Chill in the bath? Because that's where the green thing is, so maybe I'm supposed to go over here.
Minor fracture detected.
Oh no. Okay. Come here, pussy. I can't remember. Do you shoot anything or do you just melee? Oh, we're running that way anyways. Hopefully I don't have to kill him.
Power 20%.
Fuck off. What? You're joking.
10%.
Fuck it, we're speedrunning. Well, we're not speedrunning, I guess. Give me this. Come over here.
15%.
Hit it just right. Fucking dog shit. Oh my god, why would I put my phone on my fucking mouse cable? Okay, do that. Come over here. I didn't get hit last time. Okay, go through here. And then go through here. This shit down here. Make a save.
25%.
Nice.
Warning. Vital signs.
Oh my fucking god. Whatever. No! Come on, give me up, give me up, give me up.
Power.
Okay, I
15%.
don't... Say fuck it, fuck you. Fuck you. Okay, okay, okay. We're gonna save. We're gonna save. Okay, there's a teleporter. Dude, don't fucking start, bro. This shit looks way too complicated for me. Yeah, this revolver is coming in handy now. God, I hate these fuckers. Bro, fuck off. Oh my god, these fuckers are annoying, bro. Okay. Where do I want to go, though? I feel like I'm supposed to go in here. Oh, it's healing me. Okay. Well, we can wait here until I get full health. Reload all our guns and shit. Oh, I gotta be quicker than that. I don't understand where I wanna go from here. There's there over there. Maybe that's where I'm supposed to go? It doesn't even bring me up to like the thing though. Like I can't hop on that, can I? No, I can't. I've gotta be doing something wrong then. Can I jump on these barrels? Ooh, I can kinda. Okay. Oh, is it supposed to ride this up? Oh, that makes more sense. You're fucking joking, man. You're fucking joking. Almost over. Then we can have some fun. Play some mods and all that. You gotta be down below them. Yeah, you're funny. Fucking hate that one. Joking. I'm at like no health now because of those fuckers. Oh, I hear more. Great. Fucking see your little feet, stupid bitch. I'm not gonna lie, those enemies are so fucking annoying. I'm not opposed. Just no clip god mode my way through the rest of the game. Or at least through the rest of this level. Because they are actually fucking annoying. Bro, what? What? Where did I save? No, you're joking. Oh my god. I'm gonna go insane. Bro, fuck off down there, man. Yeah. Nice. 19, what am I at full? 19, doesn't even matter. Hopefully this can take care of the flying fuckers. But then again, it's gonna be the one guy, then the flying fuckers. That guy. Oh my god! Those are mines. Trip mines or whatever. Should run away, bitch. Whee! Oh, that's a fucking reset. And where the fuck did that flying fucker come from? Bro! I fucking hate this game. Of course!
Vital signs critical.
I'm gonna have to save here. Cause that's not gonna go any fucking better. I fucking hate this game, man. I really do. Like, oh my god, this game fucking sucks. Holy shit. Fucking god, oh my god, oh my god. Dude, I don't even want to beat this game anymore. Like, I just want this shit to be over, man. I just want this shit to be over. Like, come. Oh my god, I fucking hate this game. Thank fuck! Holy shit, endgame is so fucking annoying. This whole game is annoying. I'm not gonna lie, I'd probably have more fun fucking God mode and infinite ammo on. Just mowing down fucking people. Cause this shit is torture. right? What? You're not dead? Oh my. You see it? Shoot! You're joking. Move! Give me in. Ooh, I fucking hate this game. Oh my god. We're saving at every fucking thing. I don't care. Cause of bullshit like that. Ow! Dude. Still get hit because of this flying fucker. Oh, nice. There's fucking more. There's fucking more. I'm gonna fucking lose it. I'm gonna fucking lose it. I'm gonna lose my fucking goddamn mind. This gun, shit. There's nothing I can fucking do without cheating. Ugh. This game fucking sucks. I have no pistol ammo, no fucking... I only got a shotgun that has majority of ammo, and then fucking noob tube things. Like, I don't understand. Fuck. Oh yeah, get that last little fucking energy beam on me. That's fun. Healing pod simulator. Alright, Cap, I'm probably gonna fucking just... Fuck off, man! I don't even remember where they were. Right here. Like, fuck off! How many are gonna spawn? Oh my god, dude, I'm gonna break something. No, that's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. I don't care. I really fucking don't care. I'm so sick of this fucking game. Okay. So you make it up here, you kill these fuckers. I would have gone over here. I probably would have been pissed at this part. So let's grab the ammo and all that shit. Hey buddy. Nice ass. Anyways, yeah, that goes up around here. Yeah, over the boob. Made my way to the top. Oh, cool. HG, Z shit and whatnot. What do they do? Okay, would have just known that for loot, so then I would... How the fuck did I get here to begin with? Up here? Oh, then I would go back. Okay. And be like, and then notice if it's been out the side. Does that come down? No, but that goes up. Okay, so then I would follow that shit up then. Okay, and then I would come in here. Oh, it's another healing thing. So then this probably activates up eventually. And then boom. What? No, 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 no. You're joking, you're joking, you're joking. Okay, so let's do... Now we got load as one. We go here, and we do... Let's just do God. Oh, I don't know what infinite ammo is, though. Because that's fucked up. Infinite ammo command. Oh. Slash impulse 101. Oh, is it just impulse 101? Bet. Alright. Let's fucking do this. Oops, sorry, gotta wait. I don't even care. There's no achievements for this game anyway, so it's like, I don't care if I use console commands or not. And I'm not gonna lie, this game fucking sucks. Considering I don't even know what the fuck is happening with the story and whatnot. Which, after I beat this, I'll be reacting to those videos and whatnot. But you gotta get up there first. So why isn't that one? Does that not look like that's the right one? Because this one comes up here. Unless... Okay, so you can come over here. Oh, now I don't have to do it. No clipping. Is this the same way? Oh, now that works. Oh, so you have to activate the actually going into that place. Oh, I have God mode, that's right. Okay, let's do no clip. Go back fucking up. I really don't care. I really don't. I just want this shit to be over with. We're gonna save. Just in case something goes wrong. Oh wait, let's do SV score cheats 0. And then let's save with SV cheat 0. What the fuck? Am I supposed to fight him? Oh, no, they're damaging me. Fuck, no! Come on! Oh my fucking god, get out of here! Bro, fuck off! Why the fuck is that not letting me up there? Come on! Bro. Okay. Let's fucking save, because I'm not doing this parkour shit the entire time. Oh, and we're on the last chapter. I saw it, Nihilith, or Nihilism, or whatever the fuck it's called. Okay. Okay, you can fuck off. Let's do that. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Save. Okay. Then we jump over here. Okay. You're dead. Okay, then we're gonna save. And we're gonna come over here, and then we're gonna jump up here. Okay, okay. And we're gonna jump over here. We're gonna save. Ugh. And we're gonna miss the jump. That would have had me pop in a blood vessel. Oh my god, this shit's gonna make me. This shit's gonna make me actively pop one. Holy fuck. Come on. No! What do you want from me, game? Holy shit. Oh my. I fucking missed it! Oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god, save, 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 save. I'm not fucking doing that shit again. Thank god. Alright, fuck you, giant baby thing. How the fuck? How the fuck is it not gonna give me fucking ammo? Are you serious? Oh, I gotta get close for this. Oh man, I think I have God mode still on. Orange tentacly things. Oh shit, am I supposed to break those? I've got it on, so. Am I supposed to kill these guys? Like, how did that not kill you? I didn't even find this in, like, the main game. Oh, okay. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna go back to the revolver for that guy. Do this, save, boom, boom. Where are you, big baby fucker? That's right. guess I just don't want to be teleported again. What the fuck? Off. Shut up, bitch. What, am I supposed to go there? I hate these little fucking things because they don't ever work for me. There we go. Alright, I'm back, baby. You big ass fucking baby. Ew, what was your head fucking splitting open? Oh no. No, dude! I don't like being in here. I can start at the top? Alright, bet. Uh-oh. Oh, I didn't know I could fucking destroy the thing. I just tank this entire thing. These platforms. Oh. Am I supposed to go there? Oh, wait. Is that what I'm supposed to do? Have I been doing this wrong this entire time? Wait, you giant baby fuck! I do. No clip. Oh no, because that's what cheats is not one. Okay, well, obviously attacking him repeatedly is not fucking working, so. I'm gonna save. Then I'm gonna do S V underscore cheat 1. Boom. Load. Load. Boom. No clip. So I can get the fuck up here. Do no clip again. Undo SV underscore cheat 0. Save. Oh, that's what I was supposed to do this entire time? You're joking.
Gordon Freeman in the flesh. Or rather, in the hazard suit, I took the liberty of relieving you of your weapons. Most of them were government property. As for the suit, I think you've earned it. The border world, Zen, is in our control for the time being, thanks to you. Quite a nasty piece of work you managed over there. I am impressed.
Wait, was that supposed to be the final boss?
That's why I'm here, Mr. Freeman. I have recommended your services to my employers, and they have authorized me to offer you a job. They agree with me that you have limitless potential. You've proved yourself a decisive man, so I don't expect you'll have any trouble deciding what to do. If you're interested, just step into the portal and I will take that as a yes. Otherwise, well, I can offer you a battle you have no chance of winning. Rather an anticlimax after what you've just survived. Time to choose.
Well, let's save. I'll go in the portal first and then I'll do whatever's after. Because I think I still accidentally have got mode on.
Wisely done, Mr. Freeman. I will see you up ahead.
Okay. Before that starts, I want to see what happens if I don't.
It's time to choose.
Yeah, what happens if I stay on here? Stay in the corner here. Duck away. Hide from him.
Well, it looks like we won't be working together. No regrets, Mr. Freeman.
Mmm. So, I don't think it really matters, but the ending that I would want to go towards is I would go for him, because then I could find out more about him and
Wisely
whatnot.
done, Mr. Freeman. I will see you up ahead.
And Freeman is in Half-Life 2, so obviously this has to be like the canon ending or whatever, because obviously he would have died in the other ending if he has no weapons and whatnot. Valve is I mean, it kind of sucks that I had to resort to SV cheats to finish the rest. I mean, I didn't have to. I could, torture myself, you know, days upon days or weeks upon weeks or whatever, trying to get past the one thing where it has like a giant nutsack with the little white spiders crawling around. Never would have beaten that, legitly. Maybe out of sheer luck, I probably could have, but I don't know. Is that like the end? Like, something at the bottom of the screen there. We're still alive. Can I do no clip? Oh, no, I can't. All right. Well, I guess that's it then. I don't want to quit game. I want to go back to menu. I want to go back to menu because I want to see Like, what are these? Capture the flag? Note the server is back secure. Cheating will result in a permanent ban. Is this just... No swearing, no cheating, have fun. Wait. Is this just multi? I think it is. Yeah. Yeah, that's just multi. Okay, fine. So then after this, I'll do multi. You know, play on a couple servers. I don't know who the fuck I'd play with. Create a server? Ooh. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, okay. So let's do quit, because that's done. I can say that I beat Half-Life and whatever. So we can do that. Shut the fuck up. Alright.
Half-Life 1 is a very vague game. It's vague how exactly the game was intended to be played, it's vague whether or not Gordon is to blame for everything that happens, it's vague if G-Man is an ally or not. Hell, we can't even agree on if Gordon was wearing a helmet over the course of the game, or if the Gearbox expansions are canon. But above all else, the story is vague. Now, this isn't a bad thing at all, it's all part of the fun of the Half-Life series. On my recent video discussing the Combine in Half-Life 2, there were a handful of comments saying things like, "This video has so many leaps in logic," and as I said, that's part of the fun of the series. These games leave so much to the imagination. Any answer you come to about what is going on is going to have some major leaps in logic, and that right there is why it's so fun to discuss these games with friends all these years later. As mysterious as the state of humanity is in Half-Life 2, we're shown even less of what's really going on in Half-Life 1. And as many times as I've played, the finer details of the story are still incredibly vague in my mind. So, viewer,
Yeah,
let's try
like-
to sort out what exactly happened.
Like, the story, from what I could have gathered, the story is you were a scientist in Black Mesa. You were working on what I thought was an energy generator and was trying to create, like, a really strong energy force or whatever that could power, like, the whole world for eons or whatever. Typical energy power shit. And something went wrong. It blew up. You saw glimpses of, well, now I know what is called Zen, and the fucking aliens there. They somehow pop in to the facility. I make my way through the facility trying to escape. The military shows up. Apparently, they don't want anything about what happened in this facility getting out. So the military starts attacking us, which we go through the military. There was the covert spy people, which I don't know much about them or whatnot, other than they have pistols. Their way are all black and they're fast as fuck. Then what happens after that? Don't we get topside? How do we go to Zen? I don't even remember. Oh,
In Half-Life
fuck.
1. Full spoilers ahead, and fair warning, I'll be touching on a couple of things that just straight up aren't represented in Black Mesa, the popular fan-made remake of Half-Life 1. And for the purposes of this video, I won't be considering the Gearbox expansions, Opposing Force, Blue Shift, and Decay, canon, and I won't be considering any lore that we discover in Half-Life 2. This video
Yeah.
is just coming from the perspective of, it's 1998, you just installed this cool new game, what can we figure out about the story?
Okay, good. So there's not gonna
We're
be no
going to be
spoilers
talking about
for the other
everything
two
from
because I
what the
still want to
point
play
of the
those.
rocket launch was, to what the hell the Nihilith is, to whether or not the Combine is in Half-Life 1. Obviously they weren't fleshed out or anything back in 98, but is there some force at play that would later become the Combine in Half-Life 2? Let's find out. Who knows, we might even figure out what G-Man's game is. So first off, let's go over what we can say for certain. Black Mesa was a government-funded research facility that was exploring teleportation technology. They discovered that a mysterious alien dimension, Zen, was in some way linked to teleportation, a sort of bridge they could use to cross from one place to the other. Amongst the extensive research that the discovery of Zen prompted were experiments on the aliens themselves. Gordon Freeman worked in the Anomalous Materials lab at Black Mesa, where he performed an experiment that involved emitting some sort of a beam into a crystal from Zen, and this caused a resonance cascade, which essentially opened the door for life from Zen to be teleported to Black Mesa, causing a major disaster for everyone in the facility. After a few hours, the military shows up and tries to contain the disaster by, well, killing everybody who knows anything.
Right, right.
Gordon fights his way through the military, following the instructions of various Black Mesa employees, in order to launch a rocket that's supposed to help end the resonance cascade. However, aliens continue teleporting in, eventually becoming a full-blown military invasion by the aliens. Gordon continues fighting through Black Mesa until eventually he reaches the Lambda laboratory, where he prevents a reactor meltdown by flooding it with coolant, and eventually is teleported directly into Zen, in order to kill some sort of powerful being that is apparently holding the portal open. In Zen, Gordon discovers that some aliens are being enslaved, and that the bulkier, more dangerous alien grunts are being manufactured in some sort of factory. Gordon kills a monster called the Nihilith, which clearly has some control over teleportation, and is swept away by a mysterious humanoid thing, which has been watching him this entire time. And this thing thanks him for helping his faction to take control of Zen, and puts him in stasis to fight for him again on some other day. So that's pretty much the surface level story. This is all the stuff that you're pretty likely to figure out after 1 or 2 playthroughs. But I've played through this game like at least 30 times, and there are still so many.
I would have never have guessed that those aliens that were in that factory, I didn't even notice that they had the shackles on them were slaves, and that they were building the B guys. So that's quite interesting.
Many questions. What is the Nihilith? Why does it decide to invade Earth? How were these alien factories built? Why do these guys have handcuffs but the other aliens don't? Why does this rocket seemingly do nothing? What the hell is this thing we talk to at the end of the game? Well, most of these questions require a fair bit of speculation to answer, but I think we can find pretty satisfying answers to all of these questions, and really start to piece together what exactly Valve's intentions were for this story, and equally as interesting, what they were really trying to say with this game. Alright, so Gordon's teleportation experiment caused a resonance cascade, which is causing monsters to teleport in seemingly at random. Got it. These monsters are basically wild animals. They attack each other, they don't use any sort of nuanced tactics beyond pack hunting and occasionally lying in ambush. That's all well and good until we hear a banging behind this door. The alien slaves. For clarity's sake, we'll call them Vortigaunts. These guys are different than the head crabs and the bull squids and the hound eyes. First off, they aren't naked. They've got these green collars around their necks and matching cuffs on their hands. We saw them doing something to us at the moment of the resonance cascade. They cower in fear when they're wounded, they coordinate attacks against Gordon and the military. These things aren't just wild animals, there's something more to them. Of course, by Half-Life 2, we learn a lot more about the Vortigaunts, but still, what the hell are they supposed to be in this game? And if this is some sort of coordinated invasion of Earth, as their intellect suggests, then why are random wild animals teleporting in with them? Why do some teleportations seem totally random, and others seem like coordinated interdimensional flanks at Gordon's expense? Well, believe it or not, I think the answer goes a bit deeper than it's just for the sake of gameplay, and that answer begins with one of the most confusing parts of Half-Life 1's story, an aspect of the story that still seems weird, even after having played this game God only knows how many times. The rocket launch. Pretty much all that we learn about this rocket over the course of Half-Life 1 is what this guard tells us at the end of Power Up.
He said something about a Lambda team needing the satellite in orbit if they were ever going to clean up this mess.
Okay, so the rocket is supposed to help stop the aliens from teleporting in. Makes sense, but, well, it doesn't do that. If anything, the alien teleportation is more brutal than ever after the rocket is launched. However, there's one interesting fact here that I've never seen anyone talking about. Headcrabs, bull squids, hound eyes, they're all teleporting in basically at random. Sure, hound eyes and headcrabs tend to hunt in packs, and we see them grouping up together accordingly, but I mean, look at this. Or this. There are more examples, but I think you get me. This isn't some sort of a coordinated invasion at all. The Vortigaunts, however, that's a different story. Anytime we see them teleporting in, they're doing it in a way that makes tactical sense. Look at that footage I just showed again. They're teleporting in specifically to flank these two soldiers. By the way, I'm using the no target console command in a lot of these clips, essentially making me invisible to enemies. Anyways, we see the Vortigaunts setting up front lines and staging ambushes against Gordon and the soldiers. They even try that teleport flanking trick on Gordon a couple of times. These monsters, they're just appearing and wreaking havoc. The Vortigaunts, well, they're part of a full-fledged invasion of Black Mesa. So why does any of this matter, and what does it have to do with this rocket launch? Well, believe it or not, the alien teleportation gets a whole lot less random after this rocket launch. Seriously, this was just a random thought I had to try and justify the rocket launch, and I decided to go through the game, specifically trying to pay attention to the teleportation, and there's a very real shift in how the aliens teleport in after the rocket launch. Look at this, for instance. Right as we begin residue processing, we see this headcrab teleport in. Looks pretty random, right? Well, this is actually a distraction so that we get attacked by the second headcrab that teleports in right above Gordon. Or this bull squid a bit later. You can't tell me that this wasn't specifically intended to kill Gordon. Hell, they may have even been trying to telefrag him. The Vortigaunts and the Grunts get even more malicious with their teleporting too, like this one right here, who appears just as the catwalk beneath you collapses, and you cross a slippery floor. Or a bit later, we get a serious flank against Gordon from some more teleporting Vortigaunts, or right here when a group of them appears behind you, in a room you had previously cleared out. After the rocket launch, there were only like 2 more instances of monsters, by which I mean everything but grunts and vorts, teleporting in. From this point on, every instance of teleporting we see is clearly deliberate and tactical. So why does any of this matter? Well, one detail that I've always loved about the Half-Life series is how many innocent people Gordon inadvertently gets killed. I mean, you've got this elevator, this guy right here, most of the security guards and scientists that follow Gordon, and that's just in the first game. Plus, there's of course the unavoidable fact that Gordon played a major hand in the death of, well, literally everybody that dies in the entire Half-Life series, and that he helped cause the resonance cascade. Keep that idea of Gordon getting people killed in mind. It'll be important soon. Okay, so the rocket was supposed to stop the teleportation, but they keep on teleporting in. As we learn later in the game, this is because while the rocket closed the portal on our side, the Nihilith is still holding the portal open on its side, in Zen. Well, it seems to me like Gordon closing the portal on our side is what prompted the Nihilith to start its full-fledged invasion of Earth. When it became harder to maintain the portal, it realized that its time was limited, and that humans could indeed stop its plan if it didn't act fast. Everything we see here, it's a Hail Mary from the Nihilith, trying to save as many of its species as it can, or kill all the humans involved, before it loses the opportunity that the resonance cascade gave it. So, obviously the game doesn't just give you the answers to any of this, it doesn't confirm any of this stuff, we're just speculating. We'll address that, but as long as we're speculating, we've got 2 big questions left to answer. First, what the hell is the Nihilith and what are its motives? And second, what the hell is this thing and what are its motivations? So, in true Half-Life fashion, it's easier to speculate about the giant flying god of teleportation space baby than it is to speculate about the man in a suit, so we'll start with the Nihilith. So what do we know so far? The resonance cascade allowed it to move its various organisms to Earth from this weird bridge dimension. It has some sort of insane powers of teleportation, allowing it to both hold a portal to Earth open and teleport Gordon at will, and it somehow coaxed these creatures to fight for it. There's more here, but for now, let's go over some relevant facts. First, this alien armada uses biological life as vehicles, sometimes modifying them when necessary, such as the manta rays that both mine and Zen and airdrop aliens into Black Mesa, or the alien grunts themselves. They even have a factory to manufacture these soldiers. Second, the Vortigaunts are seemingly mind-controlled, since the factory workers don't attack Gordon unless provoked. It's safe to assume that these grunts are also being mind-controlled as well, or have been bred to have minimal free will and just fight. Before we go ahead and say that this is all the Nihilunth's doing, let's go over some more obscure ideas. So first off, something that I've never heard anyone talking about. A detail that's on your screen right now but that you probably haven't noticed. A detail so subtle that it wasn't even present in Black Mesa. The Nihilunth's third arm has been grafted onto it. The alien controllers, which highly resemble the Nihilunth straight down to the splitting head and the energy ball attacks, have a natural third arm, but not the Nihilunth. Not to mention, the Nihilunth almost literally says that it's the last of its kind. This thing isn't the same species as the alien controllers. Plus, there's the obvious modifications made to its lower half, and most damning of all, the cuffs. In my mind, there are two ways of interpreting these handcuffs. Theory 1, whatever force is controlling the Vortigaunts through these cuffs is also controlling the Nihilunth. The Nihilunth has so much agency over the course of this game, though, that I doubt this one. Plus, it doesn't explain the third arm. Theory 2, however, makes a bit more sense to me.
True,
The
if
cuffs
he's a
are
big
what
bad.
allow the Nihilunth to control the Vortigaunts. This would totally explain the third arm. It's been grafted on the Nihilunth to make it, well, let's say to make it compatible with the Vortigaunts. That one makes more sense to me, but it raises one big question. Who the hell grafted this third arm onto the Nihilunth? Who put the cuffs on it? Who added all of this stuff to its lower half? Well, everyone I've talked to about this said that it probably just gave itself those enhancements. But, well, listen to this line.
Their slaves we are, their slaves we are.
Yep, this thing goes deeper than the Nihilunth. Now, I'm not going to say that Valve had planned out the Combine and the Advisors and the Combine overworld and all of that. That'd be ridiculously cool, but ridiculous nonetheless. All I'm saying is that there is some sort of force at play here, even more powerful than the Nihilunth, and it's taking control of various alien species, going so far as to enslave them and modify them with technology to better suit their needs. They manufacture soldiers, and they have only a loose control over teleportation, needing humans to do some of the work for them. These guys are a whole lot like the Combine would turn out to be. Back to the modifications, in the case of the Nihilunth, this seems to be a creature modified to be able to maintain control over the Vortigaunts. So whether this all-powerful force that's enslaved the Nihilunth would later become Half-Life 2's Combine or not, I'll leave up to you. Personally, I think that's absolutely the case. Regardless, we've still got some more questions. The big one is simply whether or not this force is the one invading Earth, or if the Nihilunth was acting independently. We're getting very deep into speculation here, and having to keep up with a whole lot of very subtle and impossible to confirm lore. Here's a fun fact to break the pace. When you get the Hive Hand, you'll pretty quickly learn that it's actually able to shoot around corners, and it has infinite ammo. If you then decide to fire it around corners every now and then to safely check for enemies, you might find that it actually triggers this sentry gun, helping you to avoid its otherwise dangerous sneak attack.
Oh, I didn't know
Anyways,
that.
is
I
this
didn't even know
massive
it was
force
infinite
that I'll
ammo.
just call the Combine for familiarity's sake the ones invading Earth in Half-Life 1, or is the Nihilunth invading Earth on its own? Well, given that we know that the Combine are fans of mind control in this game, and that the Nihilunth is able to communicate to Freeman that it's been enslaved, I'm going to say that it's acting independent of the Combine. However, it still has these factories where it manufactures soldiers, it still uses manta rays to mine the terrain of Zen and transport troops, so what the hell? Well, with that last question, we've gotten all the background out of the way. Buckle up, because I'm about to lay down my grand interpretation of all of this lore, and give you my take on the entirety of Half-Life 1's story, all in one go. At some point in the past, the Combine conquered the Nihilunth species and killed off all but one of them.
I am the last.
It kept this last Nihilunth around in order to modify it, grafting a third arm onto it, so that they could use its mind control powers to gain control over the Vortigaunts, some other species from some other planet that it had conquered. It used these Vortigaunts as light infantry and as slaves, to create more subjects, or to do anything else that they may have needed biological labor for. At some point, the Nihilunth used its teleportation powers to transport as many of the Combine's slaves as possible to Zen, a bridge dimension between points in space that the Combine is unable to get to on its own. Once in Zen, the Nihilunth used its control over the Vortigaunts to build factories in which to manufacture soldiers, appointing an allied species, the alien controllers, to watch over these factories and play foreman. Using these factories, it slowly started building up its army so that it would be ready for anything. The Nihilith was just hiding from the Combine, growing up enough power to eventually take them on or run away to where they couldn't follow. At some point a bit later, on Earth, scientists at Black Mesa discovered a way to travel into Zen and started collecting samples. They started doing experiments on the alien life and on Zen crystals, both of which could be found all over the place in Zen. One day, young MIT graduate Gordon Freeman was a part of one of these experiments, and this one went wrong. It caused a resonance cascade scenario, which opened up a portal between Earth and the crystal's home dimension, Zen. This caused alien species to teleport in at random and wreak havoc on Black Mesa. The Nihilith, with its great control over teleportation, sent some of its Vortigaunts in to probe this new place. But by the time it had confirmed that the Combine wasn't here, Gordon had already taken measures to close the portal and end the resonance cascade. He fired a rocket into space, which allowed the Lambda team to close the portal on our side. This stopped the random teleportation of aliens, but it forced the Nihilith to maintain the portal entirely on its own. It couldn't keep this up forever, and it knew that Gordon, or some other human, would continue trying to close the portal, so it began a full-fledged military invasion of Black Mesa to try and stop the humans from ruining this opportunity to get as far away from the Combine as possible. Gordon was one of the few survivors of the Nihilith's invasion of Black Mesa, and he eventually made it to the teleportation chamber in Black Mesa and traveled to Zen, where he fought his way through the soldier manufacturers, and eventually to the Nihilith's chamber, where he killed it, thus destroying any chance that the aliens we fought over the course of the game had of starting anew and living a life that wasn't dominated by the Combine. Then, Gordon gets abducted by a space god. The G-Man scene in Half-Life 1 reminds me of something that I haven't really touched on yet in this video. Half-Life 1 has never been a game about interdimensional politics or an alien underground railroad or manufactured alien soldiers battling against human soldiers or any of that. Half-Life 1 as a whole is about one thing: humans trying to conquer forces that are beyond their comprehension, and then doing their best to clean it up when that inevitably backfires. It's a classic Icarus story. Mankind's hubris turned out to be its downfall. As much as I'd love to conclude this video by pinpointing exactly where G-Man sits in the lore, discussing his history and motivations, that just plain isn't possible. Or if it is, it's well beyond me. I just spent about 18 minutes dissecting every single intricate detail of this game's story, and I don't have the slightest clue what G-Man's angle is. We know that he and his employers wanted control of Zen, which probably means that they wanted the Nihilith dead. We know that he was in Black Mesa before the Resonance Cascade, probably meaning that he either caused it or knew ahead of time that it was going to happen. But that's about all I got, at least in terms of what Half-Life 1 tells us. Just about everything I've said over the course of this
he was also teleporting around the facility as well. Like, especially in my playthrough, he got bugged at a certain thing where he was supposed to walk into the hallway and then, just like disappear. But for whatever reason, he got bugged and he was still there for me. I think, if I want to put my thinking on top of this, I think he either founded Black Mesa, unless there's already things, like I said, haven't played Half-Life 2 or anything like that. So if there is a founder that stated or whatnot, he either founded it, he created it or whatnot in order to do those experiments on Zen, because he works for somebody who wants to conquer that and caused all this to happen, and then seeing the potential in Freeman that he went through an entire fucking human and Zen army and survived, he has like the potential to like do it again and help them like fully take over Zen. That's what happened here. Or that he works with an interdimensional organization who wants to take over Zen and the human world, and they were experimenting with the portal to both, or I don't know.
video was pure speculation. That's how.
But he could just be the creator of Black Mesa
like
who knew about all this shit.
23 years after the game's launch. We're all just, well, trying to speculate on affairs that are beyond our comprehension. We're no different than the humans in the game. We're just trying to understand ideas that we couldn't possibly understand. The most important word in the entirety of Half-Life 1 is spoken by G-Man in the final minutes of the game.
I have recommended your services to my employers.
employers. That's what this is all about. This teleportation master organism, it's not the bottom of the iceberg. It's running scared from some all-powerful alien conglomerate. That all-powerful alien conglomerate isn't the bottom of the iceberg either. We can pinpoint a lot of key facts about it just in this first game. Then you've got G-Man, this godlike thing that we really don't know anything about. We don't know if it's a friend to humanity or an enemy. We have no idea what it actually looks like. We have no idea if it caused the resonance cascade or if it's just some
What do you
Black
mean
Mesa
that you don't know
employee
what
who
it
was
looks like?
subject to
He's
about
right
a million
there.
scientific breakthroughs, or if it's an alien or what. We are absolutely clueless about this thing, and yet, in this final spine-chilling moment, we learn that even this thing has employers. And you know what? I'll bet that this thing's employers are just subcontractors to some even bigger space conglomerate, and that even they have forces that they bow to, and so on and so on and so on. Humanity might have been able to invent teleportation, but we're single-celled organisms compared to the questions out there in the universe. We will never know what is truly going on behind the scenes in the world of Half-Life, because the world of Half-Life is one in which humanity opened the door to questions that absolutely no human could ever answer.
Yeah, I give you a like, and shout out to Leadhead. Oh, that'd be funny if that was talking about the University of Carolina 1 year's aperture. Um. Oh, okay. Okay, so that was the story. Dude, fucking quit. I've not had this issue. Alexa, video playback will be blocked.
20 years ago this month, in 1998, a startup named Valve released Half-Life, and it would change the face of gaming. The game inspired
Oh,
by
yeah, I
Doom.
should get my thoughts on the thing. Yeah, I guess. I mean, I didn't even I totally forgot about the rocket. I mean, I remember doing it, but I totally forgot like what the whole point of that even was. I don't remember them saying anything about the purpose of it. Ugh, and whatnot. So I guess same thing with the reactor. Like I knew I thought it was just flooding something to like progress through the thing. I didn't know like I was actively trying to stop a nuclear meltdown or whatever. The story of Half-Life, I'm not gonna lie, like the gameplay, I like and I dislike it. There's annoying as fuck parts of it, but as a game to just hop on and like shoot things and whatnot and like do some platforming, it's a pretty fun game. You trying to rope in a story into that is as vague as Half-Life's, I think hurts the game. It was fun to like take down like the military people and whatnot. Not so much the aliens, except for the fucking ones that shoot the lasers out of their hands or whatever. Head crabs were extremely fucking annoying. Uh, the fucking like sound wave dog things weren't that annoying, and the acid spitting giant lizard things weren't annoying as well. But the bee guys, super fucking annoying. The things that float in air that made that noise, which I'm probably gonna get PTSD about, super fucking annoying. In the level, you don't know what to do unless you accidentally find it. Like in the fucking boss fight, the giant space baby boss fight, I accidentally walked over that thing that was shot me in the air. It shot me way higher when I accidentally did it than when I tried to do it on purpose. And then trying to do that and then trying to incorporate that into platforming to get onto that ledge to see what might be on that ledge that could have been a thing that shot me over to the other one so I could shoot inside of his head to kill it. It's kind of dumb when you think about it in terms of level design, because you have to know or accidentally find that platform or that low trampoline thing to launch you onto that platform. And I don't know if my game was bugging or what, but it wasn't even sending me up that high.
Another FPS that turned the hobby on its head would make Valve a power player in the industry. And none of it would have happened if it weren't for the era of the Microsoft millionaires. Welcome to Arcadeology, the development of Half-Life. Gabe Newell is a Harvard dropout who went to work for Microsoft. However, in the early 80s when he started, the company was not nearly the powerhouse it is today. His story of starting at the company is very reminiscent of others in the early days of the software industry. He was constantly at the office, visiting his older brother who had gotten a job there, to the point of aggravating Steve Ballmer. According to Newell, Ballmer finally said to him one day, "Well, if you're going to be spending all your time hanging out here, you need to do something useful." Soon, Gabe was working for the company.
I learned more in 3 months with those guys at Microsoft than I did the entire time I was at Harvard. In Harvard, I learned how to drink beer while doing a handstand in the snow, which, is a useful skill, but not nearly as useful as how to actually develop software.
So it's understandable from Gabe's point of view why trading the Harvard Crimson for a job at Microsoft made sense. He spent more than a decade at the company working on early versions of Windows. This period of time in Microsoft's history is known as the era of the Microsoft millionaires. In the early years, employees received stock options as part of the compensation package. Not just programmers and salespeople, but all the way down to janitors. During this time, the company would generate nearly 10,000 millionaires, all living in the Seattle, Washington area. In a Washington Post article on the topic, Roberta Power mentions,
"It knocked our economy out of kilter. You got really high levels of consumer spending, houses, cars, boats, that were not sustainable. You got all kinds of investments that were predicated on a fantasy that this flow of money would go on forever." Roberta Power, economist, Washington State Employment Security Department.
This is not totally related to the history of Valve, except that Gabe Newell and co-founder Mike Harrington were part of this wave of millionaires. And inspired by fellow Microsoft alum Michael Abrash, who left to work on Quake for id Software, they decided to start their own company in 1996. One of the first things Newell and Harrington did was pay Abrash a visit at id Software. According to Abrash in an interview with GameSpot, the id guys were none too thrilled to have the meeting. Let's put it this way, it wasn't like when Nine Inch Nails came to visit. That was a cool thing. These were guys that worked on stuff like Microsoft Bob and home automation. You're not going to walk into the coolest game company on the face of the earth and have the guys say, "Wow, nice to hang out with you." Michael Abrash. The idea was to learn what they could from id and build upon the hard work that Carmack and team had already put into the engine, rather than starting from scratch. They were trying to be realistic about their prospects.
When we sat down and looked at it, the areas that we wanted to be innovative for first-person action games did not require us to be innovative in the areas where John had already done a lot of work. It would have been too much to go from 0 to 25 people and have a stable team to build an engine at the same time.
Harrington and Newell went back to Seattle and incorporated the company on the same day that Newell was set to be married. They settled on the name Valve because it wasn't overtly extreme, which is a good thing, because if there was one thing about the 90s is how extreme everything was. The first two people hired at Valve came from a list of names Gabe and Harrington had acquired at id. Steve Bond and John Guthrie were Floridians who ran a Quake fan site and also had deep knowledge of the Quake engine. The newly formed Valve flew them up to Seattle and offered them a job. The rest of the team soon followed suit, with Newell and Harrington prying programmers and developers away from companies like 3D Realms, Shiny, and Microsoft. Newell and Harrington had been working feverishly through their checklist. With the company formed, the game engine acquired, and a team built, the next thing they needed was a publisher. In present day, through Valve's Steam platform, game developers have the ability to self-publish, but back in the 90s, finding a publisher to defray the costs and help produce the physical copies of the game was mandatory for a sense of large-scale success. The catch-22, however, was that publishers were wary about working with companies that had no past work to show, or at this point, even a demo. After many fruitless meetings, they finally found their partner in Sierra Online. Ken Williams, the founder of Sierra, received the email himself, and it was perfect timing. Sierra had been looking to get into the first-person shooter market when they were contacted by Newell. It rarely snows in Seattle, but the day that Valve was set to meet with Sierra, the city was covered in snow. Most places were closed, but the Valve team was determined and drove over to Sierra's office in Mike Harrington's four-wheel drive car. Ken Williams was the only person to make it into the office that day at Sierra, and 20 minutes into the presentation, he was sold. Williams wasn't going to be at Sierra for much longer, however, and Scott Lynch, the person who took over the Valve relationship at Sierra, wanted to be very clear with what the expectations from Valve were.
What we all wanted to see was Valve take the technology as a foundation and add something new. When they started talking about telling a story and creating a persistent world, it was pretty obvious they weren't going to do a mission pack with the Quake engine.
Scott Lynch. During development, Valve's first game would be known as Quiver, most likely a nod to the Quake engine that it was built on. The idea was to get a game out as quickly as possible. Newell and Harrington had received that advice from their visit at id, because otherwise they could end up bankrupting themselves. The team was initially inspired by the Stephen King story The Mist and refined the concept until the story was about Gordon Freeman in the Black Mesa Research Facility. Newell wanted the company to really focus on providing a more story-based exploration rather than straight action.
For a long time, 3D action games seemed to keep treading down the same path, an increasing focus on a narrow definition of gameplay and a focus on the rendering instead of the gameplay.
Valve would hire novelist Mark Laidlaw to help shape the story into what it would ultimately be. The big first-person shooters of the day were usually flimsy on plot and character development. John Carmack famously said, "Story in a game is like story in a porn movie. It's expected to be there, but it's not important." This is a pretty common opinion.
Ooh,
the systems are the most important part when looking at the game through the lens of the actual player's experience. However, that being said, that does not mean that those same gameplay systems cannot be used in service to a story. And if the story is going to be there, why not try to make it a good one? Laidlaw put it like this: in a lot of shooters, for all you know, you could be a weapon walking around a level. It's pretty clear in Half-Life that's not the case. Much of what they had planned for the game would not work in the Quake engine out of the box. The engine had not been designed for characters to be able to speak. To rectify this, they modeled the characters using skeletal animation. Ken Birdwell and Kelly Bailey worked secretly to design a way to get the characters' mouths to actually move, and floored everyone when they did.
I remember
As the game continued development, the gaming public started to become more aware of it. The first screenshots of the game were released in May of 1997, and they didn't show a whole lot. Then at E3 1997, a gameplay trailer was released, and although the team received positive feedback, they were not totally happy with the product. They did not feel that it would be able to be released by Christmas of that year, and upon further inspection, decided that they needed to break everything apart that they had done, take the pieces, and start over again. On a post on Gamasutra, Ken Birdwell outlined what they felt about the original version, and the process by which the new version of the game was designed. What they came to realize was that Half-Life, as it was no better than a Quake total conversion. Basically Quake with different graphics. They knew that adding just a few more months to the development cycle would result in a game that was more polished, but not any better. One of the first steps after deciding to scrap the original version of the game was to see what worked and what didn't. The team designed a single level that had all the design elements and technology that they had created over the previous year for the initial version of the game. Once the exercise was complete, they moved on to the next version of the game with a design led by a committee. There was no lead game designer on Half-Life, or director that many present-day games have. Instead, what they had was referred to as the Cabal. The Cabal was a cross-disciplinary team that would spend several hours a day, several days a week working out the high-level details of the level design, as well as scripted elements. This team included 3 engineers, a level designer, a writer, and an animator.
It wasn't clear that egos could be suppressed enough to get anything done. The opposite was true. The people involved were tired of working in isolation and were energized by the collaborative process, and the resulting designs had a consistent level of polish and depth that hadn't been seen before.
The main Cabal would have a rotating membership to ensure a cross-section of the company was represented, and to prevent burnout. According to Birdwell, collaborative teams sprung up in other departments to solve smaller problems once the success of the Cabal became evident. After the first month, they had compiled...
I'm pretty sure they don't have, like, bosses or whatever there. Like, if you go work for Valve, and, like, let's say one project is Half-Life 3, Portal 3, Counter-Strike 3. If you're working on Counter-Strike 3 and you're like, okay, I'm bored and you want to go work on Portal 3, they'll do it. You can just switch over. Most studios, they assign you to one project and you have to stick with it to the end, and you have to do your damned hardest to make that the best product you ever made. But with Valve, you can go to any one that you personally want to do, and you can put the most of your motivation into. Which I think is cool, because then they also have a thing called the Woods, which have a lot of ideas that were not like fully developed, produced, however you want to say it. Which is really cool, because that means, like, if you go work for Valve, you can bring up an idea with Gabe, like, hey, here's a game that I've been thinking of, and whatnot. This might be a cool idea. Could we do it? You do it, and you do it. And if Gabe is like, no, it just get canceled, put it in the Woods, and you go work on something else. I think that's pretty cool and a good way to do things, rather than these other companies like Activision and Ubisoft and all this other shit where you're tied down to one thing and you're not allowed to move on, and you have deadlines.
A 200-page design document and appointed someone to manage it. Playtesting started in the 3rd month of the redo.
I think they said
Sierra,
it was double-edged
the publisher,
sword, so
handled
I don't
pulling
know.
in players from the
Because it takes,
area,
like, a
and during
long
each
time to
session,
develop
a member
games.
of the Cabal, the level designer, and
So, I mean, it's
occasionally
good
an
and bad,
engineer
but-
would sit silently and observe the player and take notes. Ultimately, there were over 200 playtest sessions, with each session giving the team an average of 100 action items. That is about 20,000 action items that were generated from the playtest sessions alone. The use of data in the design of the game was fascinating. According to Birdwell, they began tracking every data point as players played through the game and graphed them. For example, when they saw that a player would go through a level with too much health for too long, they made the determination that the level was too easy, or if there was too much time between encounters, too boring. As they fine-tuned the levels, the collaborative process became common for the level designers as well. Although each level had a lead level designer, the other level designers would ultimately make tweaks and edits as well. Birdwell mentions this worked because each of the designers had a particular strength that they could bring to the table, whether that be enemy placement or the geometry of the level. At the risk of opening old wounds, this quote from Ken Birdwell made me chuckle the more I thought about it.
The net result is that we threw out just about everything. All the AI was gone, and we gutted the levels. In reality, Half-Life got delayed because of Half-Life. The game is really Half-Life 2. It's an incredible game.
So with that logic, Half-Life 2 was Half-Life 3. All kidding aside, the development of the first Half-Life game can show just how easy it is to let games slide down the calendar. With the initial expectation of spring 1998, the game quickly found itself being pushed out the door finally around Thanksgiving 1998. Back then, however, Valve was working under the pressure of being a startup as well, and managing the relationship with Sierra. There's little external motivation for present-day Valve to rush anything they don't want to do, which possibly is one explanation for Half-Life 3. But enough present-day talk. At the 1998 E3, Valve demoed a brand new version of Half-Life, and once again, expectations went through the roof. It would take the dreaded crunch, though, and scrapping parts of the game in order to make it to its final release in November of 1998. The opening of the game became somewhat famous with the player character, Gordon Freeman, riding the tram on his way into work. We see the Black Mesa research facility before any sort of disaster has occurred. According to writer Mark Laidlaw, the idea came to him and level designer Brett Johnson when they were reviewing the opening level. Mark was curious to see what the level would look like without the destruction. The result was the opening sequence we all know today. Unfortunately, there aren't a whole lot of records of Half-Life's development process. Everything that I've mentioned so far are the anecdotes and recollections of people that worked on the project. In 2017, Eric Johnson revealed in an interview with Gamasutra that the VSS, or shadow copies of the previous versions of development, had been lost. These things happen, of course, and when one is making history, they are often not aware of it. In the same things happen, of course, and when one is making history, they are often not aware of it. In the same interview, Gabe Newell mentioned from his days at Microsoft that they couldn't rebuild version 1.0 of Windows due to hex code editing that had been done to the source copy of the software. For the sake of gaming historic preservation, though, the source code for the Half-Life engine, Gold Source, is still available. Half-Life's gameplay seems familiar for those who have played first-person shooters recently, but in the mid to late 90s, the control schemes for first-person shooters were not quite solidified. For example, early first-person shooters like Doom and Duke Nukem 3D, released only a few years earlier, used direction arrows. Even Quake, which added mouse support, still used the direction arrow for motion. Half-Life used the WASD controls that are probably the most common shooter control scheme today. According to an article on PC Gamer, WASD was popularized by Quake player Dennis Thresh Fong. I'm certainly not going to take credit for the creation of WASD. I stumbled across it. I'm sure other people started using it as well, just based on what was comfortable for them. I definitely think I helped popularize it with a certain set of gamers, particularly the ones that played first-person shooters. While Quake 2 added a standard keyboard configuration file that allowed to quickly bind the controls to WASD, it was still not the default configuration. It wasn't until Half-Life's use of it as the default, followed by Quake 3 using it as the default the following year, that the control scheme became the standard by which shooters operate today. The game's story, as mentioned above, focuses on Gordon Freeman, a young scientist working at the Black Mesa research facility. During an experiment that he's involved in, a portal to another dimension filled with ghastly and aggressive creatures is open. Soon, Black Mesa is under assault from these beings, and Gordon, wearing his HEV suit and wielding a crowbar, has to find a way to survive. Unlike other shooters of the era, much of the plot is relayed to Gordon by way of encounters with NPCs, such as other scientists who have managed to survive. Gordon's journey through the game evolves. At its starting point, he is simply trying to survive the invasion. Then it becomes clear that the government is attempting to cover up the incident by sending in the Marines. Gordon takes it upon himself to find a way to end it, ultimately being teleported into the other dimension to destroy the creature that is keeping the portal between two worlds open. Sales for the game went way beyond expectations. Newell mentioned in an interview in 1999 that they had only expected and budgeted for around 180,000 lifetime units sold for the game. But within 8 weeks of its release, the game had eclipsed the 500,000 mark. In terms of critical reception, the game received incredible reviews and has since been recognized as one of the greatest games of all time. Much like the game that inspired it, Doom, Half-Life had tremendous support from the modding community. Perhaps the most famous Half-Life mod is Counter-Strike. The mod, developed by Jess Cliff and Min Lee, was eventually acquired by Valve, and the duo were hired as game developers. Counter-Strike, however, is a big enough topic that it deserves a video of its own. Team Fortress has
Which
a
is
very
crazy
similar
to
story,
think.
starting as a mod developed for Quake, which was ported to Half-Life after Valve hired the development team. Over time, it had been tweaked enough to be referred to as Team Fortress 1.5. The base game would have several expansions developed by Gearbox Software. Opposing Forces put the player in control of a Marine, while Blue Shift featured a security guard named Barney Calhoun. The name, by the way, is derived from what the Valve team referred to the security guard models as. This itself was a reference to the Don Knotts character from the Andy Griffith show, Barney Fife. When Half-Life 2 was released, Valve released a new version of the original game called Half-Life Source. It used the new engine, the Source engine, to render the game. The re-release didn't blow anyone away, but it got some enthusiasts to consider what it would be like to fully remake the game. The overhaul, called Black Mesa, has been in development for years and has switched engine versions several times in order to keep up with Valve's releases. In 2015, an early access version of the game was released, and recently the team behind the game, known as the Crowbar Collective, have announced that Black Mesa Zen will be released in 2019. We are all aware of the current standing of Half-Life. After the second episode of Half-Life 2, we've seen scant news about any further development in the series. Meanwhile, games like Counter-Strike and Dota 2 have taken the lead for Valve, as well as the money they earn from the Steam platform. As I said earlier, Half-Life 3 has no external motivating factors. The drive to create it has to come from within. Additionally, shortly before I started putting this video together, there were rumors that Valve was working on their own virtual reality headset, and possibly a Half-Life game to go with it. The nature of
When was this? Oh, 4 years ago? Oh.
this game, though, is still
Yeah,
unclear,
Valve
but consensus
Index
is that
and
it would be a
Half-Life
prequel
Alyx
to
or
Half-Life. Given Valve's history and the internet's ability to read into things just a bit too much, I would take any rumors with a grain of salt until there is some sort of official announcement. In the meantime, let's lift a crowbar to Gordon Freeman's.
A shout out to archaeology, archaeology, or sorry for butchering it. But yeah, I find the backstories and the development stories behind Valve's games so interesting than other companies, because when you really think about it, coming from Counter-Strike was a mod for a game that they created. They liked it so much they were like, hey, you want to come join us and make it its own thing? It's so fascinating that I haven't seen any other development studio do, which is crazy. Alrighty. This fucking YouTube ad block thing. This doesn't happen when I watch YouTube normally. But now all of a sudden I'm trying to do a stream and whatnot and react to shit after beating the game. I think this is what I do. I think this one is the speed run, the vanilla speed run. I'm pretty sure, because I think I have enough. Yeah, the next one is like the any % speedrun or whatever.
Have you been able to get...
Right on through, sir. Looks like you're in the barrel today.
Aren't you supposed to be in the test chamber half an hour ago?
Man, I always love watching speedrun videos to see things that people can do, especially any % speedruns, on how much you can break a game to a certain extent.
We just broke the shuttle down to the test chamber.
We boosted the anti-magic It's a flower.
I don't know if this is world record or not. This was just one that I found that was vanilla.
Deviating a bit from standard analysis
I think
procedures
the
today,
any percent
Gordon.
is world record, but I don't know.
Reason. This is a rare opportunity for us. This is the purest sample we've seen yet.
And potentially the most unstable.
Now, if you follow standard insertion procedures, everything will be fine.
I don't know how you can say that, although I will admit that the possibility of a resonance cascade scenario is extremely unlikely.
Gordon doesn't need to hear all this. He's a highly trained professional. We've assured the administrator that nothing will go wrong.
Ah, yes, you're right. Gordon, we have complete confidence in you.
Well, go ahead. Let's let him in now.
The fact that he is doing that is insane.
Testing. Everything seems to be in order.
That is crazy. Cause like me just moving was like too fast for me. And yet he's over here doing fucking crazy ass. The fuck?
Very good. We'll take it from here. Power to stage 1 emitters in 3, 2, 1. I'm seeing predictable phase arrays.
I wonder how he combats fall damage.
Now.
Gordon, we cannot predict how long the system can operate at this level, nor how long the reading will take. Please, work as quickly as you can.
I actually want to go make a drink. I'll be right back.
is ready, Gordon. It should be coming up here any moment. Look to the delivery system for your specimen. Here! Gordon, get away from the...
Oh, shit. Oh my god. What he's doing took me like fucking ever. How does he not take fall damage? Oh, is he playing an easy or something? I don't know why the fucking Poker is not. Hate
Takes so much.
Seem to be wounded, but I can keep going.
Okay. No, okay, he has to be playing on like extremely easy or something. Or there's no shot. He should be dead. How the fuck? The fuck? Okay, fall damage just doesn't exist in easy mode, I guess. Holy shit, though. Okay. How is he getting so fast though? Like, it has to be like a movement bug or whatever. But like, how? That's fucking insane. Wait, I thought this was... Oh my god. I thought this was vanilla. Wait, would that count? Does that count as vanilla though? Not any percent? Alright, hold on. That says 2041. "29 minutes." Says 2041. 9 years ago. So then, wait, no video? How the fuck do you have a 29-minute speedrun with no video? What's this guy's name? Quad Rizid. What does this mean? Scripted? I'm so confused. Oh, scripts are... I mean, that still doesn't... that still doesn't make fucking sense. Because if I go speedrun.com, then look at it, that's... What other games do they got on here? Surely that's not right. I don't know. I can't even think of anyone who holds a world record speedrun to even compare. Let's see portals. Inbounds glitchless. Yeah, see, these all have... I don't understand. I like how they change their logo and background and shit depending on the game. That's kind of cool. Oops. "9 years ago, though. 2041, and is not even on the leaderboard on speedrun.com. Just know, I just know for future reference, just go to speedrun.com. so I can look out there.
I see it.
Where are we taking this Freeman guy? Topside for questioning. What the hell for? We got him. Let's kill him now. And if they find the body? Body? What body?
Oh. Oh, that makes sense. I thought just for speedruns they categorized it through vanilla and any percent. Which is most speedruns, but I didn't know that there was like scripted and whatnot. Well, technically, isn't scripted and scriptless just vanilla and any percent? Technically? Category depends on games. Makes sense. Oh, okay.
Hey, it's no good.
Oh, so is the reason why his movement is so fast is because of a script or something then? I just beat Half-Life, so I don't know like all the ins and outs. I only pulled up like this speedrun, which I thought was vanilla, and then the next speedrun, which I watched, which is like 6 minutes, which I thought was 100%, because I just beat the game, and I was gonna do the reactions towards like afterwards. On Steam, movement speed capped at 40. Oh, gotcha. Still a crazy ass speedrun though. took me so long to do. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wait. How the fuck is he gaining that much health? This shit is insane. I can't imagine what the 6-minute one is. Dude is just casually running through a game that took me like 10 hours to beat. Which is crazy. Like the fact that people actually go around and find this shit is insane to me. I think the only time I tried to speedrun a game was like Fallout 3. And that was it. And then even then, like I thought I did a pretty good job. So I looked up like the official speedruns and shit. The amount of things that people find is crazy. Oh, I just did this shit. The part that I had to fucking resort to, whatchamacallit, that's crazy. Well, but he's 1 HP now. No shot, that's it. Just a few bullets. Okay. That is crazy. I wonder what this one, if this one's gonna be crazier though, because this one's 6 minutes. If he did all that crazy shit in 20 minutes, this one's gonna be fucking insane. Save warping the. Okay, should be stored.
Greetings. I wonder if I should...
Go right on through, sir. Looks like you're in the barrel today.
You'll just have to wait until after the test.
I still don't know how he doesn't take that. You must not take fall damage in easy mode. That's the only way I see that actually happening.
Excuse me, Gordon, but I'm rather busy now.
Access denied.
Testing. Everything seems to be in order.
All right, Gordon. Your suit should keep you comfortable through all this. The specimen will be delivered to you in a few moments. If you would be so good as to climb up and start the rotors, we can bring the anti-mass spectrometer to 80% and hold it there until the carrier arrives. Very good. We'll take it from here.
Power to stage 1 emitters in...
This is a
3,
rare opportunity.
2,
This is the
1.
purest sample.
Actually, the most unstable phase arrays. How can you see that? Although I will. Stage 2 emitters activating now.
Gordon, we cannot predict how long the system can operate at this level, nor how long the readings will take. Please work as quickly as you can.
Overhead capacitors to 1, low of 5%. This is probably not a problem. Probably, but I'm showing a small discrepancy in, well, no, it's well within acceptable bounds again. Sustaining signals.
So we are literally
I've
almost.
just been informed
No,
that
we're
the
a little over the
sample is
halfway
ready,
point.
Gordon. It should be coming up here any moment. Look to the delivery system for your specimen.
The fuck? my god. Dude is already like halfway done with the fucking game.
Get him.
I see it.
Nah, that's crazy. Good thing for the epilepsy warning. Holy shit. Okay, so it kills me when I try fucking no clip to that, but that's crazy. I had to pee though. Alright, last video. We can call the stream quits. Good old-fashioned iceberg video.
In this video, I will explain this Half-Life iceberg, created by Reddit user Sockman1. I'd also like to thank Reddit user Sunshiny, who created the list of everything comment that provided basically the foundation of this video.
Hopefully this doesn't
and YouTube
spoil
channel
anything.
Town Cactus for creating the original Half-Life iceberg video. On the bottom left, there will be a health meter that represents my confidence in my explanation. 100 HP means I have my fullest confidence, while 1 point means I probably don't know what I'm talking about. Now, I'm going to assume that you know most of the Half-Life storyline, but just to be clear, Spoilers for the entire Half-Life series, including Half-Life Alyx, and a little bit of Portal 1.
Well,
With everything out of the...
looks like I'm calling it quits there, I guess. I thought... Oh, no, there is some Half-Life 2 footage in there. God damn it. Thought I only picked one that was... thought I picked one that was only the original Half-Life. That's crazy. Alright, well, I guess that's where I'll call it quits then. Kinda sucks. I wanted to end it off on the iceberg video to learn about anything that I haven't learned about in the development video that I watched and the story explained video. And then I can finally do, finding out that this game has multiplayer, I can do a dedicated stream to multiplayer before I do mods. And then move on to Team Fortress. So I guess that's it.